What's up traders, welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. I'll be doing a live trading session and live analysis, live discussion about live trades, technical analysis, fundamental and all aspect of trading that we do every Monday to Friday. So this is the second day of trading week. Let's see what kind of opportunity we have in the market. So we see that gold was still doing exactly as per the analysis. We'll look for the best trading opportunity coming up in the market. If there is it is in this live session, as you know that we do often open live trades. So before I begin this session, make sure you smash the like button and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. So let's see what kind of opportunity we have. So make sure you engage, stick till the end to see what's happening. Now gold, I was just looking at this chart since last 2-3 hours because we are running a buy trade, and hopefully that it will keep in the TP target, a bit more ambitious target on this one. I'm expecting during the news coming up the gold to have a bounce. Now the way I see gold for me is still bullish. I have posted analysis today also early on gold. Now from the bigger picture perspective, what I see that gold is bullish even from the lower time frame. In 15 minutes, 5 minutes, we see that this is the 5-minute chart. As you can see, gold is showing significantly bullish price action. If I look at the 1 hour chart, what you see that there is just a candle close on the 1 hour, which is for me is bullish candle. There is a big bullish engulfer followed by a doji. For me it's a continuation pattern. Now going a bit upside on the 4 hour, we saw that the first session there was a candle which is a doji on the 4 hour, and with the doji formation, what we have seen that gold after little pullback has bounced. Now why did I put that analysis today that gold I'm expecting it to be bullish? Let's look at that point. What was my idea? So you can see on the daily perspective, we have seen that yesterday also incredible. You have seen that gold exactly did that as per the analysis. From this daily resistance has come back to the daily support, which is another important area of value. So what we saw that gold in fact in that zone where there is the previous this is the swing low, gold has broken that zone on the swing low, and from that level we have seen that gold has in fact a big bounce to the upside. Now with that bounce, gold has grabbed liquidity from this support zone, and we have seen that with that liquidity grab there was in fact a huge bounce to the upside. Now when you see the market breaks this kind of important level in important area of value, normally the price goes up to test another high. So what is the daily high? This is the daily high, the previous day's high. Because the price has a bounce from an important zone, from an important support level, we can expect now gold to go up and grab liquidity by breaking this high, which is 2014 level, or even further to the upside. I think that we could see strong move to the upside. Even it could reach this level here on the daily high. You see this is the resistance zone here. It might create a lower high. With that, anything is possible, but for the time being, what I see that gold is showing a bullish move, and we'll be expecting that move to the upside. We're running a buy trade. The running trade is buy, and I'll be waiting for the gold to get that hit to the upside. From the bigger picture, we know that this is a long-term bullish market. We saw already there is a bounce from the weekly support zone here, a big bounce from the weekly support, and with that bounce the price already has reached that weekly resistance zone. Looks like that it is trying to penetrate that resistance on the weekly, monthly as well. It's a very important level. So looking at the 1 hour chart, we see that gold here in this zone smoothly creating a bullish price action. There is a 1 hour bullish engulfer. You can see this is in fact a big bullish candle on the 1 hour, and every hour we saw the price was creating series of higher high and higher low. So with that in mind, what I think that today we can expect a break to the upside from the lower and higher time frame perspective. So from the 4 hour, we saw that the price is in fact approaching this doji's high. I think that it highly likely it may continue to rise and break all this high, could continue to go. So going back to 15 minutes chart, which I was looking at before the live session, what I see that this market, you can see there was a multiple times liquidity grab it did from this. There's one here, big liquidity grab, and then has a bounce. We have seen another one and another one. So the price in fact forming still typical bullish market structure. We saw the price has broken to this trend line and then formed a double bottom as a liquidity grab and then has gone up. Now it is consolidating along the zone, which is, for me, it's still bullish, because when you see this local break to the downside, for me it's a sign that gold wants to go a bit more further to the upside, because it grabbed liquidity from this support, okay, and also this is an important level of support, and with that liquidity grab strongly, has broken to the upside, now consolidating. So in that consolidation, we see that the prices also grab liquidity from the support multiple times. So after this kind of a support, grabbing liquidity, we can expect it to break to the upside. And this is why we are, we open that buy position on gold. Now let's see what kind of opportunity we have, and let's see if we can add position in this live session. We'll do that. Make sure you give a big like to the stream and also subscribe if you haven't done yet. Let me know in the chat which one you are at. Are you in gold trade or any kind of trade? Let me know in the chat. So back again, coach, no problems. Still holding the buy trade and still okay, we will close, no problems. Thank you very much. King Gbpusd, so good afternoon, coach. Can we check NZD CAD price break above the falling wedge on the 4-hour time frame? Yeah, I'll look at that. Okay, so look at that. Now let's look at, so from the gold perspective, what I see that this is in fact significantly bullish market. And with that bullish move, I will be looking forward to have movement to the upside. Let's see how it does. We see that so far this is 15 minutes, there is an inverted head and shoulder also here, and we can expect gold to go bullish to the upside. Let's see. So far I still see probability for a break to the upside. Now as the news is coming, let's see which one. I think CAD news is coming. So you see that on that news 10:30 p.m. CAD, it will also impact definitely the gold price as well. And so CAD CPI, median CPI and trimmed CPI, so these are the important news coming up. And also there is a news coming at 1 a.m. which is the same news CAD. So CAD going to be very volatile. Let's look at the CAD pairs as well as oil, how it is doing. Gold, there is a interesting price action here, but it's still bullish price action, though it is interesting. Let me look at the CAD news, dollar CAD. I'll look at dollar CAD, looking at the daily. Now from the daily perspective, what we see that USD CAD is in fact, this is a short term, what I see that long term bearish market, but short term we saw that there is a little bit of pullback. If I look at this market here on dollar CAD, from this zone we have seen in fact a big impulse on dollar CAD, followed by this correction, another impulse. I think that we could see, you know, CAD is getting, because of the oil, we saw a very strong, you know, momentum on CAD. So I will be looking at a bit of oil to see. You see that WTI has in fact a bounce from the resistance zone. Okay, so if I look at the monthly, we see that from the monthly, US oil initially has opened with a gap. There was a big gap opening, and then we have seen that a bounce to the upside. Now with that bounce on WTI, big gap opening, that gap is still is not filled. You can see that the gap that WTA has caused has not opened, which is a big gap. I think that anytime we could see a jump and fill that gap, and then going to be bullish. For me, WTA is still bullish. If I look at the weekly, we saw that this market is significantly bullish for me, and there is a, I think it is changing its trend. I'll show you some examples of exactly how other instruments are doing, like WTI. So you saw that on US oil, the price, this is the daily chart, was consolidating along the zone for a very long time, and with that consolidation, what we have seen that there was a break to the downside. Now with that break to the downside, WTI has grabbed huge liquidity here, big drop on the daily, in fact, isn't it? See, this has come here, and then with that liquidity grab, WTI has broken, gap opening has gone to the upside. You know, I was waiting for WTI for a long time, because you know it was moving in a sideway, and I know that anytime we'll see this gap is being filled. As you know, the market doesn't like to leave a gap, and which is looks like to me that it's coming down to fill that gap. And any kind of drop to this level, okay, I'll definitely go long on WTI, which is a very good opportunity for us coming up. Now looking at the daily, you see this is the daily chart. There is a big rejection from the top. Now that rejection could lead WTI again come back to this zone, okay, and it could come back to fill that gap, and then we can expect a bullish move. So there is a, now lower time frame, we could see some downward movement. As a result, we saw that with this big rejection on oil, with this long doji, locally this market now trying to drop, and with that local drop, I'll be waiting for WTI to come down. This is a support with this gap, and what I think that with that support, the price highly likely to come down to this level, fill that, you know, gap, and then to go bullish to the upside. So this is where I will be waiting for WTI to give me, because this market was not suitable for a long time. You see, this is a very consolidating market until, what I think that until it fill that gap and start to trend, will not be able to see a good trading opportunity. And that's why I was waiting for a good trade on this one. So let's see what happened. We'll jump on a trade as soon as we will find on this one. Your USD, yeah, look at it. Gold, yep, GBP CAD, Yep, thanks for coach gold analysis. No problems, you're always welcome. Elizar Gold, yeah, what happened to GBP CAD yesterday position? We are still running GBP CAD, which is running in fact a good profit. I will show you the trade and setup. Hello coach, is gold forming double top in 15 minutes time frame? I don't think, I think that gold is bullish. We are running a bullish trade. Is there going to be buy volatile down because of, yeah, I think that gold technically and fundamentally bullish. So let's see. Michael, hello, there is also USD news coming out in the next 17 minutes. I think that's not a very high impact news, but that's good that you let us know. Thanks for that. Eurujpy. Okay, so looking at the gold again. Okay, so we are running a buy trade on gold. I think we bought from here. So for the time being, as I mentioned, that gold, you can see starting from this level, there is the price was respecting this support. Okay, this trend line, this is the support here, support here, support here, and so far it is showing significant bullish movement to the upside. You know, it's still not showing a very strong aggressive move. I'm expecting it a break to the upside. Let me place my position on gold. So you see that, let me see what's happening with okay, so gold, let me look at, so our position on gold, get that out. Put that in positioning was deleted. So let me look at where we can see we bought at 2003.35. GP at 2010.37 and stop loss okay. So this is what this is the last trade that we had on gold. Now for me, I'm still bullish on gold, as I mentioned that. Let's keep that on. About the GBP CAD, so GBP CAD also we are running this trade, which is in fact a bit bigger TP target on this one. Now GBP CAD, you know, this market, as I mentioned yesterday, is if you look at the weekly, we can see that there is a big bounce from this weekly support. Okay, so for me, we should be able to see a bit more now upside, because over the long term, this is a bull market, and if this one is pushing to the upside, should be able to see new higher high in this market. Looking at the monthly as well, you can see from this monthly support there is a bounce to the upside. So it's a bit more ambitious TP target, but for me, what I think that this is what trading is, to keep a bit more bigger TP target, so that any trade not working out, we can cover anything coming up on that way. So yes, this one is with Gbpusd. Let me look at Gbpusd. I saw that this market was significantly bullish. Looking at the daily, first of all, I'll look at bigger picture monthly. Now from the monthly perspective, we see that Gbpusd, this is a strongly bullish market. Looking at the weekly as well, we saw that from the weekly perspective, there is a big bullish impulse followed by a doji. After the previous weekly bullish candle, this week after a little pullback, we see that Gbpusd has so far significant bullish move. Now from the daily, we can see that a clean uptrending market structure, impulse correction, we can expect another impulsive phase. So from the lower time frame, where I see that, you can see there was a lot of consolidation here, up and down, but the bulls are very strong. So when you see this kind of structure along this zone, okay, this is in fact a very strong structure, and that's the probability that GJ is likely to go up a bit more farther to the upside. Now as you can see, the price is coming down for a pullback. Now this is the 4-hour candle, which is closing in 36 minutes. I will be waiting for a bit more down to this level, especially if it drops down to the 4-hour 20 EMA, which is from the daily perspective, daily support will give us another trading opportunity to the upside. I will be still buying unless we see a very strong reversal, which is less likely to happen. I think that Gbpusd will continue to go to the upside. So yeah, this one is with Gbpusd. Like looking at the gold, again we saw that again there is some rejection coming from the top. Okay, so that rejection could be for me a liquidity gap, could be. So we saw that there is a big liquidity gap coming up to this level. Let's see if this one is a looks like that reversal, then we might exit the trade with the running profit, or on the any kind of change. Let's see. So this candle for me, this one on the 5 minutes, I think that it's grabbing liquidity for further bullish move to the upside. So you can see it crossed the 20 EMA, and then now forming for me, that could be an opportunity for us for bullish move. Let's see. Let's see if we can find another opportunity. Okay, we saw that on the 1 hour the price has crossed. Okay, so we'll be adding one more position on gold now. Okay, keep in mind everything here is only for optional purpose. Anything can happen. Trading is all about probability. It might come down for another liquidity grab, so we can expect a little down. So we are running a buy trade, as I mentioned. We'll be adding another position on this one. So another buy position. Now for those who in our VIP, I'll tell that just keep the old one running. So buy trade, I will be also adding another position in my profile. So delete this one. So this one is the current one. Okay, don't get confused. This is the current trade, gold trade that going long. So just a disclaimer is that everything here is only for educational purpose, only for I'm sharing my own experience, nothing to be taken as any kind of investment or financial advice. It's just I'm sharing my experience as a trader. So we see that 1% long TP target at 2110.05. Okay, so this is could come a little down for a deeper liquidity gap. So we okay, so I also open buy position on gold. So for me, I see that this is the 15 minutes candle. Now it could come for another one or it could not come, but for me looks like that it's bullish. That's why, so for the new one I'm just deleting the old one. So this one I'm going long on gold now at stop loss at 2002.08 and TP target at 2010.05, which is 221. We can extend our TP target if needed, if we see that the market is going in the direction as expected. So we see that multiple times the price has grabbed liquidity from this support, and from the 1 hour perspective we saw that gold has crossed this previous 1 hour candles low, and with that respect it could come down a bit more for deeper liquidity grab. It may not come or may come. Let's see how it does. We'll keep running. Any any profit coming along the way, we'll take it out if we see that the market has gone in the direction. So yeah, let's see. As I mentioned, it could come down for another spike, okay, which is a very tight. Sometimes 4 or 5 candles normally come down for a liquidity gap. So you see that it's lucky that it's going in the direction, so which is good for us. Okay, we see gap opening and going in the direction. Gold in the buy position. Okay, which is good for us. So we had 2 position now on gold. On buy we might close one with profit, the other one keep running. Okay, so that's good, going in the direction, guys. Give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Make sure you keep everything is just for learning. I strictly recommend you to open any kind of position in the demo account. Everything showing here is only for it's in my experience as a trader, and so make sure that you keep as educational as possible. So just only open in demo account so that you know exactly how I am trading, just to see. So we see that as I mentioned, there it could come down again for another liquidity grab, which is could likely to happen. Because there is a weekly resistance zone, and because of that the price is just bouncing up and down, but I'm expecting it to have stronger bounce to the upside. It might. So there is another probability to even come to 2001, because there is a order block here, but let's keep seeing that, because it grabbed quite a few times liquidity. It already grabbed 1 2 3 4 times. If the bull is strong enough, it should be bouncing to the upside. Otherwise it might come down again to the support zone, and then from here we might see again going to the upside. As I mentioned, sometimes it just goes up and down a lot. It's actually very tight stop loss. Might be grabbing further liquidity. So this 4-hour candle, this 5 minutes candle is in fact crucial to see. All my trade I put a very tight SL. There's a gap opening. See that gap opening. Now it is important to see it is reversing or it's moving in the direction. It has gone, still running. Okay, stopped out. It's gone. So as I mentioned, it grabbed huge liquidity from the support, and that's a big liquidity gap. So yeah, you can see that there's a manipulation, so you can't do anything about it. So there is a manipulation, and with that manipulation, what we see that, let's see if we can find an entry again. We'll be entering. So there is a okay, so we'll keep that. We saw that there's a big, you can see there's a big liquidity gap from the top and from the bottom, and then we could see you can see after grabbing the liquidity, it's now okay, it's now it's moving to the upside. So we're still running our first position. So what it is trying to do here, so our first position is well below that one here, so which is still running. I think because it's on the weekly resistance zone, okay, it is rejecting from this weekly resistance. So with that rejection, let's see what it is trying to do. From the daily, the price has reached that this daily resistance here, and from this zone we see that primarily is trying to reject, and in that case I don't think that the price will be still bearish. Still think that gold might go, because if you look at this channel here on the 1 hour, okay, and with that channel on the 1 hour chart, the gold is still bullish. You can see this channel is a bullish channel, and when you see this bullish channel, it should be breaking to the upside. It should be breaking to the upside, and then if there is any drop, it should be coming now still on the channel, and without rising channel should not be broken without breaking to the upside. So still for me is bullish. Okay, so on the CAD news, what happened with the CAD? So we saw that dollar CAD, suddenly CAD got stronger from the lower time frame. We can see that USD CAD, so there was a strengthening on dollar with this dollar CAD market. And if I look at the daily on USD CAD, what we see that from the daily perspective, there's a big daily bullish candle followed by another bullish candle. What I think that we could see a little attempt from the buyer, because after this impulse on the daily on dollar CAD, the price has not gone up enough for a deeper pullback. Okay, it didn't reach there, and with that said, I think that it will come down it has already come down. I think it will go up a little more to the upside for a deeper pullback. So it's in a sideway here. It's not fully. So from the daily, keep that aside, because let's look at another one, then we'll jump on this. Yeah, okay, we'll look at the Gbpusd. 2006 is a strong resistance. Yeah, Eurojpy. Because what's your thought on CHF? Is it reversing CHF-JPY? We'll look at it. Can go gold 20. I think gold might go up. Highly likely it should be breaking the daily high. Thank you. No problems. Thank you, DX, for taking off. Yep, new released. Yeah, thank you. So yeah, I will be looking at CHF-JPY. CHF-JPY, if I look at, this is a very strongly bullish market. You can see strong movement to the upside. Now when the market create that kind of bullish move, okay, I don't think that this market will reverse immediately. I think we could see further attempt from the buyers, because this is weekly chart and you can see that there is a big impulse, and again weekly impulse, correction, weekly impulse, and again has come well below this support level here on the weekly on CHF-JPY, and with that respect from this support we have seen another bullish momentum to the upside, and this is a very strongly bullish market. I think that this market will continue to rise. At least we could see some attempt from the buyer, and I don't think that after this kind of movement it will be able to make through much. It might come down for a little pullback. Now daily is a very big bull market. You can see after this daily doji, now the price is slowly breaking down. As soon as it has crossed the daily low, again the bulls are buying. Okay, so let's go back to the lower time frame. Now from the 4 hour, okay, we see that CHF-JPY, whenever it is approaching that zone, the price is slowly creating bullish move. I think that CHF-JPY, I don't think that it will be able to reverse. It might consolidate. When the price makes such a big move, it normally, like the Euro-JPY, it normally consolidate. I think that CHF-JPY might consolidate, and I don't think that it will be reversing from here. So yeah, I think we can see whenever the price is nearing this 20 MA, the buyers again buying. So CHF-JPY, you see there is a multiple times and then big draw rise up from this doji. I think it might slowly go in a sideway, could drop, but may not like a direct drop. We might see a drop and rise and may consolidate in that area, because it's a very long term bullish market. So yeah, I would say that CHF-JPY is a bull market, so selling will not be a good idea. In the same way that Euro-JPY and AUD-JPY, all of them very strongly bullish market. I'll just quickly look at all of them. Dollar yen also, after coming to this support again, going to the upside, the buyers are buying. Dollar yen also bullish market. So GBP JPY, CHF you see that it's grabbing liquidity from here. We could see that instead of selling, we might see the buying pressure coming. You can see there's a double bottom here, the 30 minutes. I think that it will try to go up again. So this is a, you can see again going to the daily opening and closing zone. So yeah, very strongly bullish market. So all the JPY pairs are doing the same. So let's look at gold, going back to gold again. With that 1 hour candle on gold, what I see that gold so far, yeah, okay, so whenever the price is going up, creating a long wick candle. So let's see, this 4 hour candle will really tell a good story. Now if this one, let's say, is failing to create a higher high, instead creating a long wick candle, it is not impossible to see that, to break it down. Now so far we saw that the price has failed to create a higher high. I think it will come down again for short term. We're gonna go out of the buy trade. So we are out of buy trade on gold, because the way I see, okay, so if I look at the daily, we could see that this is the resistance from the daily. Okay, so it might come down again to the daily 20 EMA, the way I see now on the lower time frame. Okay, it got a strong rejection from the top, failed to create a new higher high. Okay, so we will see the structure here. There is a gap opening and then big long bearish candle. I would be really happy if the price tested this 4 hour 20 EM. It didn't do that. So because there is a big drop, slower correction, yeah, so what we see that the buyers are not getting enough strength so far. So you see the market sentiment changes anytime. We can't do anything about it. So we can see that now if there is a gap opening, now if this is a fake move again picking up, that could be a different story. So let's keep watching to see what it is doing here. Now there is a trend line here. The price on the support zone, if it managed to break this low here, which is a probability to happen, then we might see that gold again back to the daily trend line. It's really important to see this 5 minutes candle that we see. It is a long bearish engulfer, okay, big bearish engulfer. This candle alone is a bearish, okay. We saw that it has crossed this high, but now from the support, if we see bulls picking up, then different story. But I think that because it failed here, there's a huge liquidity gap from the top. Let me see what it is doing here. I think the way I see very strong 5 minutes candle to the downside. Depending on here what it is doing, still not ready, still maintaining this support here. Okay, so what I see, the price already below the support. So this is the 1 hour candle which is closing. like looking at the price action is like solving a puzzle. You see head and shoulder here, double bottom here, so which one you gonna consider? That's why okay, so we'll wait for an entry again. As soon as you will see, we'll look for entry opportunity. Let me look at the dollar CAD. So dollar CAD, it's a very interesting price action from the daily. This is after this big drop. I think dollar CAD might go a little bit to the upside for a deeper pullback. So that means that we see on euro dollar, you can see after breaking this high, the price again comes. So euro dollar is showing bearish. So with that said, we might see all of them though it's going in the same direction. Dollar yen showing, this is a pin bar. We might see another you can see okay, so this is a very crucial point here now on gold. Let's see. So we saw a candle close in all the instrument that we have. Let me see. So AUD CAD has a big pin bar. Aussie yen, just look at all of them. The market little bit in a consolidation phase. As you can see, euro dollar has shown significant bearish price action. So we saw that after this move again there is a big red candle, but it might move little bit in a sideways. You can see euro dollar from this daily resistance again coming down, and I think that today euro dollar highly likely will come down to test the daily 20 EMA, okay, which is very likely to happen. So from the 4-hour we saw that euro dollar respecting this resistance zone has a again a red candle. After pullback to the upside, I think euro dollar will come down again, which is very likely to happen from the weekly. Yeah, so it is on a pullback. So euro dollar for short term, we should be able to see some drop along the zone where there is a daily 20 EMA. I think after testing this level, we might see that euro dollar again creating that bullish move. GBP CAD for me is still bullish. So we saw that gold has a strong rejection from the top. Let me see what it is doing now. Okay, see that so let's see, looks like that we will see now some downward move on gold. It already has broken this support. Okay, and for me, I think that now it is going to come to the daily 20 EMA in this zone where there is a previous liquidity zone. So it started to break from here. Okay, so you could see gold might trend to the downside. So if we find a strong liquidity graph from the top, we will be opening sell position. So let's see, we'll be waiting for an entry here. There might be some up and down. You see dollar yen has a strong rejection. We could see another attempt from the seller here to break this low. Dollar yen has come to a very important level of support. From the weekly support, we have seen dollar yen has a bounce. So that said, dollar again started to get stronger, and gold looks like that we'll see now some downward pressure. Let the trend fully down, and then we'll look at it. Let me know in the meantime. Good afternoon, Jonathan. Thank you. Good afternoon, CHFJPY. CHFJPY, I think that it's coming down for a pullback. I will not be a seller because this is a overextended market. On CHFJ might be coming down. GBP CAD, yeah, look at it. Hey, no, please coach Gbpusd. Thank you. Thank you. Will CHFJ come out? Thank you for breakdown, CHFJ. Okay, thank you. No problems. You're always welcome. Check out GBP CAD. Yeah. Had sell on 146. Kindly GBP CHF. Okay, William GBP USD. James, hi coach. James, thank you. Again, hello coach. Okay, so look at it, Mohit. Maybe DXY will reverse from here because there is a 1 hour time frame. Yeah, we'll look at it. So GBPUSD. So I had a question. Please educate us on the kind of structure formed on GBPUSD and AUDUSD 1 hour. Okay. So along the way on gold, any kind of selling opportunity, I think gold will drop now. Okay, highly likely it might continue to drop. Okay, any kind of liquidity gap from the top, we will be looking for selling opportunity. I think that it will drop to this daily 20 EMS. So CHFJPY, some of you are asking for 4 hour. I don't think that CHFJPY will be able to reverse. It might come down for a deeper pullback. Just one thing that I always see in the market is that when you see, let's say, a market has a very strong trend to the upside, you see that this market will not break directly. It will just trend, and then will break down, will go up, will consolidate, and to turn to a bearish market, it in fact takes a lot of time, because the structure normally never breaks directly like that. Okay, so what it does, let's say the market CHFJPY, it's a very strongly bullish market, right? What it will do now, it will normally break one structure, and then will buy again, will go up to create a new higher high, and will break again to another low, and then will go up again, and it will break another low, and that how it will slowly consolidate, and then it will break. But in case, let's say, if it breaks, then you'll see after a break it will go up again. So that's why I look for selling, looking for a bearish market. So with that in mind, we saw gold in fact has a big bounce from the top. Okay, we will need to see an entry. So we saw a middleman here. Okay, so I'll be selling this middleman now on gold, shorting from here. Stop loss above this high TP target 221, very tight stop loss. I'll be sending the same trade to the students who are trading with us. So I'll just put a little bit to the upside, stop loss, just for any kind of liquidity gap. Three times TP, let's see. So I'll be bit late, but got it. Okay, so if it drops, I put a 3 times TP target on this one. So I think that, yeah, let's see, the way it has done for me, it's very bearish, and we see that this is a 4-hour candle close coming, and I'm expecting to have a bit more drop on this. The way I see the price action is highly bearish, so let's see. To get this TP out of the table. Now, because the price is rejecting, we should be able to see sudden drop to the daily 20 EMA. So from the 15 minutes, it has in fact formed a very long bearish candle, very tight stop loss. But I trade like that. I don't want to take a big risk. Taking always a smaller risk is better to taking a smaller risk, and then when the price will come to the TP. So you should, if it drops, it should continue to drop. And from the daily perspective, what I see that now, from this daily resistance, we see the price has a, okay, yeah, the price action looks still bearish, so we'll keep running. So I want to see this one is closing as a doji and then to reject. Maintain as a series of lower high and lower low. So this is what we need, that the price, if the price maintains series of lower high and lower low, it should be, it should keep dropping. Open without a liquidity grab, but this one, this 5 minutes candle, so still maintaining series of lower high and lower low. USD, absolutely. So why market go? Yeah, I see, that's fair enough. Okay, so yeah, gold price action looks to me bearish and I am expecting it to continue to drop. Okay, for me it's still bearish. There's a gap opening. So that gap for me, is a bearish price action. Yeah, so for me it's a gap up, and this one is closing as a red. Then we should be able to see further movement to the downside, which is happening. Keep running. Anyone running this sell trade, let me know in the chat, guys. Was a bit late in entry, but still I'm running in profit, which is good for me. Okay, the way I see, Dan, hello coach, thank you Dan. Petro, I'm in profit, great job. Just keep everything educational, as I mentioned that everything showing in this stream is my own opinion, own experience as a trader, so nothing to be considered as any kind of financial advice, just a generalized disclaimer, and it's just for entertainment and educational purpose. So hopefully that you keep everything as professional as possible. What's the TP? So TP is, for me, I said at 1993.15, at 1993.15. so yeah, I think the way I see the price action, we should be able to see drop, and let's see if we see that the price is aggressively dropping, we might hold some position. Okay, we see aggressive drop, and what I'll do, I might keep some position running for bigger profit target. But I think that this drop might come to the again to the daily 20 EMA in that level at 1986. So if you wish, you can do that too. So already it's reaching almost in my account more than 1%, so more than almost nearly 2%. So I'll be what I'll do is I'll keep some position still running and move my stop loss at entry first a bit more down, because this is what it is, guys. This is how the traders, the main purpose of this live session is to give you an experience of being a trader. This is what trading is. When it worked out, take bigger profit. When it is not working out, just exit the trade fastest way possible. Always manage your risk, take a smaller risk, keep a big profit target. You can see yeah, it's good, running in profit. So I open, as I mentioned, that I open in a very smaller account just to show you my trade running. So this is the trade that I have opened in a real account. So I'm running around $125 profit on this one. So let's see, we'll keep running that. So you can move. I will not move anything. I want to see directly TP hit on this one. I think that this market will drop now to this level. The way I see the price action is a very highly bearish market, and let's keep that running until we see a full TP. I think it should be able to come to the, we saw the day it has come to the daily support, but I am expecting it directly to go to my TP in that zone. Thank you for your support to the channel. Give a big like, guys, thumbs up, and also subscribe to the channel. Thank you for all of you. I'm Profit Gold. Thank you, Emmanuel. Which pair do you like most in trading? I love trading gold and all the Euro pairs, GBP, JPY, dollar yen, Euro AUD, all the instrument indices, US30 and NASDAQ. So USD, good afternoon, sir. Thank you, good afternoon. So basically what I do is yeah, this is what I'm trying to do. Thank you very much, Mark. So what I tried to tell is that the main goal here, we should say bounce, because this came to the daily support, but I don't think that it will be able to make much to the upside. So it has come to the support. If you want, you can, I think it will drop further, but it's up to you. You can take the TP already more than 2 times, but I'll keep that running. Or you can move your stop loss at entry. If your position is big, then you can take half profit, keep half running. There are many ways a trade can be managed, but the main goal here is to understand how trading works. So yeah, if you want to learn the strategy that I'm trading gold, then you can join us. There is a link in the description, and also I can give a link at the top in the chat area, guys, so that you can visit the website if you want to learn the strategy and also to trade with me in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy in a private VIP Telegram channel. You can visit the website. So I'll give a mentorship website. So mentorship, so this is the mentorship website. You can visit the website, join us to learn our strategies and to trade with us. So what I see that, guys, gold already has come to a support level. Okay, it's trying to create kind of bullish move, but it's still, it's sellers are selling the market in a very low zone. So what we could do, there's a 15 minutes candle close. What we can do is let me see, it's 1.74 times. So you can take half profit, take the take your stop loss at entry. Okay, so take half profit, take stop loss at entry. And then keep the rest running for full TP. So what you can do now is I'm going to do the same. So I took half profit and I moved the stop. Should be hitting the TP fully, but still I'm editing the SL at, so entry, move your stop loss at entry. So my entry was a bit late, so my stop loss will be at 1998.62 stop loss. Okay, so hit the full TP. We got a full TP target now. Okay, so if you hold fast for more TP, you still can expect it. Did you enjoy this guy's trade? We got a big TP 3 times on this one. So before I move my TP, it gave me the profit fully. That's good. Okay, so we got a big one, almost 3 times TP, guys. That's what I tell you that all the time. So the previous one didn't work out, but then the next one has a big TP on this one. So so I got in a smaller account, so which is I got $127 TP on this one. I have a couple of accounts that have been copied. It's not login here, so I can't show you, but in the one that I'm on login now, it's showing is $128 TP on this one. The one that I entered a bit late. I'm sure that you guys have a bit more on this one, because I was sending the alert to the students, and I'm sure that all my VIP members, as well as in this live session who are here, had enjoyed this trade, guys. This is what it is. That's what I tell you, that when I see the market is falling, I take the big profit, and that's the trading, is that when I see the market, you know, breaking down, you see it's still dropping, and I think that it will come back down to the daily 20 EMA, which is very likely to happen. And you know, this is a live trade, otherwise I would hold it for a bit more. So 3 times is in fact a good TP, isn't it? So let me know in the chat how you enjoyed, guys. Professor, we can do re-entry. Why you didn't take the TP? Thank you, Professor. No problems, Pedro. Thank you, Coach. No problems, AK. Amazing. Let me know in the chat, guys, how you enjoyed this trade. It was a good trade. And if you, as I mentioned, if you want to learn the strategy that I'm trading, and also trade with us in our private VIP Telegram channel, you can join us to learn our strategies and also to trade with us. There's a link in the description. and also there's a link at the top of the chat, so you can see how I let me tell you now why I suddenly jump on the trade with such a tight stop loss. You can see only 20 pp stop loss for this big move. Okay, you know, it could even take 5 times on this one. So what caused me to take the trade? As I mentioned, that we do have a specific strategy to trade this kind of instrument, but for me, you know, what did I look at? Firstly, you see the market has failed to create multiple times higher high. Okay, we saw that this market was moving for a very long time in this uptrend, and with that, you know, uptrending market structure, from this support you can see the price has break this resistance line here, and with that breakout, what we have seen that this price in fact has caused multiple times false breakout to the upside. We see that there is a resistance here, okay, resistance here, and then finally we saw another strong liquidity grab, and then the market, you know, rejected aggressively to the downside. Now there was a gap opening. I could enter this candle. I was thinking to enter here, but I just wanted to confirm that this market is doing exactly, I was thinking that it is trying to break to the downside to reach to the daily 20 EMA. And once I saw this middleman here, so the strategy that I applied is called the middleman trading strategy. Now if you are our lifetime member, I will request you to go to your student dashboard, then you will find the middleman trading strategy, which is, you'll see exactly we applied middleman trading strategy. Now this candle, you can see exactly in that candle I have entered, and exactly above this candle I have put my stop loss. Now this is a middleman. Okay, the middleman, the definition of middleman is a candle that has equal wick on both sides, doesn't matter size of the body, equal wick both sides, and it will be considered as a middleman when it acts as a breakout candle from a structure. Now the rules of the middleman clearly explained in a video in the website available. So for me, this middleman, you can see, has a strongly rejected from this structure. That gave me that, okay, I'm gonna sell on this trade. No problems, Roderick. There will be more in the coming up. I'm here always, so make sure that, guys, you subscribe to the channel and also press that bell notification so that you don't miss out any of the content. I'm here always. I'm coming on live every day, twice, and as you can see, you know, I'm doing everything for free in this live because I want to help trader. You know, I was in your some of you probably the same position that I was one day, struggling as a trader, and losing money, working in the day and whole night watching the chart but not getting any hope. So I realized that, you know, because I learned that skill, it took a lot of struggle, a lot of you know, learning process. That's why this academy is developed. And you know, trading made me wealthy, and I want to help others to become wealthy. You know, trading is in fact wealth. So if you know how to trade, you gain freedom, because it's the simplest way one can, you know, generate extra income, or you know, make money, or maybe, you know, do side hustles. So it's simple, just a couple of things. You need to have a strategy that you can trust. You need to have the right trading psychology and basic understanding of the market will help you to become a trader. And that's why this package in our you know, VIP program is to help, you know, we focus on developing an identity of a trader, which is very, very important. What I think that, you know, anyone can trade. This is the best thing, no matter what's your educational background, what's your who you are, where you are from, because it's not any kind of written language, it's not any kind of maths, it's not any kind of science, it's just some pattern and candles. So anyone can trade with the right mindset, with the right guidance. So I'll invite you to join us. When I started, I didn't find any guidance. That's why this one is created to guide traders who really want to be a profitable trader. So let's see now what's happening in the market. We see the dollar yen is coming down for, I think it might come down again to the support zone here. Okay, so let me look at, so from the 4 hour, we see a 4 hour candle is going to close. We might see further drop. We'll be entering again as soon as we will find that. there is back testing, Prince. Absolutely. Hope soon we'll update. No problems, Prince. Thank you very much. I'll let you know after the live session where it is. No problems, Roderick. Always. Pardon me, just a little bit of change of environment. Okay, so we had a great trading session. We'll keep doing it. Let me look at in the meantime what we have the opportunity here now. So we saw that euro dollar, after this big drop, pardon me guys, just take a 30-second break. In the meantime guys, when I'm just 30-second break, everyone do a favor for me, smash the like button and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Alright guys, I'm back. Thank you very much for your patience. I appreciate your support to the channel. Okay, so see what it is trying to do. So from the 1 hour, what I see that gold again, it might create another impulse. Okay, we could see another wave of drop on this one. Okay, let's look at other instrument. What's which one you are doing, guys? Let me know in the chat. So GJ has again bullish move. As I mentioned earlier, this market is a bullish market. This is what I was talking about. You see that Euro CHF, Euro JPY, all of them are significantly bullish. Just quickly look at all of them, guys, to see which one is doing what. No, I just quickly look at all of them to see what's happening in the market. Okay, JPY, GBP, AUD. So GBP CAD, this one, as I mentioned, we are running with a bit more bigger TP target. So this is a swing trade. I normally open swing trade in a different account. So this is how I manage my trade. I have a multiple account for a different kind of trading setup. So GBP CAD trade that I am running can show you guys so that you can see my trade as well that I mentioned earlier. So this is my trade on GBP CAD that I'm currently running with. So GBP CAD currently, this is my another account, live account. Okay, so this one, which is running in around $112 TP on this one. This one a bit more bigger equity. The previous one that I have open on gold, which is a bit around 11,000, this one is 20. So I made my different kind of setup in a different account based on the trading setup, because normally I keep the scalping account a little bit of a smaller, which is around because scalping involves quick decision making, quick making quick decisions. So any kind of error could lead to loss. So that's why I keep my scalping account smaller, but again big on scalping as well. And also swing trade, you can see this is a swing trade. Also I send the same setup to the students, that one a bit in a bigger account. So that's how I manage my trade. So you see that gold has a bounce to the upside again. We can see that on gold. Let's see, we might find another opportunity on this one. Let me see there is a big bounce. You see that this is what I was talking about, that we took the TP target, TP quickly off, and now it is again checking the entry here. So very aggressive move to the upside, you can see on the 15 minutes. It's not impossible because it's from the daily support. Okay, it has now a bounce to the upside. Okay, so with that in mind, let's see what's from the 4 hour. Let's delete this one. This one we have to close this trade on. So this 4 hour candle is closing in 10 minutes time. Okay, it is not, you know, impossible to see that another trial from the buyer to test this 4 hour 20 EMA, or just to continue to drop. Now looking at the daily, you can see from the daily, the price normally when it comes to daily support, you know, weekly support, it normally always will have a bounce like that, which is very important things to look at when you are trading. So we'll keep that aside. Let me look at what's other are doing. So GBP/JPY, we have seen that this market currently showing is still bullish. I'll look at all the yen pairs. Usdjpy also bullish at the top. Euro dollar short term open to the upside again. Euro dollar, what I think that, you know, I think we should be able to see Euro dollar has reached this daily 20 EMA. It, even if it doesn't today, should be able to see that it has made here. Okay, so there's bit more manipulation going on. NZD USD, dollar CAD, I'm just looking at all of them to see, guys, which one is. So I see the dollar yen price, which has come initially here. For me, I think dollar yen might come down again, okay, for a deeper pullback. If you look at the weekly on dollar yen, you can see that from the weekly Dollar yen is a bullish market. Okay, dollar yen, you see every week the price was creating series of higher high and higher low. Now this is the weekly candle. Once the market opened from the support, the bulls are buying this market. I think that you can see this is the daily price. The price is still didn't reach this daily support, where there is a also the previous swing low here. I think dollar yen highly likely will come down here, will test this level, and then will go bullish again. This is also very strongly bull market. Highly likely that after coming down here we might find another buying opportunity. Okay guys, so in the meantime guys, if you are anyone looking for a regulated broker to join, you can join Trade. I will put a link. There is a link in the description, you can use that, and also I'm giving a link in the description area, chat area. Trade is regulated, so your capital will be in the safe hand. Using our link, you can use that link to start trading with them. You can even start with as minimum capital with $100 trading account or more, whatever you want to start with. But this is a safe broker. I gave a link in the chat, and also there is a link in the description. You can join them to be part of a good broker, a regulated broker with a no commission. So thank you for that, William. Thank you, great session. Thank you, William. Love you, coach. Come, thank you very much. Hitesh, sir, strongly believe gold will touch and may break yesterday's low. What do you think for that? Yeah, I'll look at it again. What is going on with the gold today? Yeah, so I see that, as I mentioned, the market when it, you know, when it, what I can say, approaches an important level, it normally consolidates. So gold, for me, what I think that today we could see another, so because it's consolidating now, the trend became tired, so it's grabbing liquidity. That's why it is a bit in a narrow range. Yeah, okay, I'll look at it. About operate news. Okay, Pareto, coach, gold back 2000. Yeah, I see it's back on 2000. We need to see again what it is trying to do. Gold is reversing strongly. It seems going back to 2005 zone 8 could. Coach, US30, Mohana, the absolutely look at it. Euro Gbp, kindly say. Yeah, Rageb, I'll look at it. Bailey, what leverage for that broker? So yeah, you can choose leverage based on your location. Standard leverage, where you are depending on the leverage will be, you can choose your desired leverage. Very good. You can use that link. So leverage depending on your location, how much you want, but normally I recommend for the beginners to not to go up above 1:30. You know, this could be the recommended for beginner trader. I'll say that this is a very good leverage for the beginning. So yeah, GBP CAD, you enter on which, so I entered on 4-hour time frame. This is swing trade on GBP CAD. Yeah, so okay, let me look at some of the questions that you guys ask. Is some recommendation that would give us for operate news. Okay, so for news, what I would say that when you are trading news, firstly, you know, I do not directly, intentionally trade news, but if I see that, let's say before news there is a good 15-minute candle, the one that, let me give you exact example so that you exactly know what I'm talking about. yesterday during the news you saw that gold price, I think. Let me go to the 5 minutes. You were in gold during the news. Yeah, this one here. Okay, you see this candle just the 5 minutes earlier than news. Okay, now this is a 5 minutes before the, so that means that the news was at 10:30. This is the 10:25 candle. Okay, and the next, now I think this is the 10:30 candle. This is the last candle of the news, and then news started. So this candle is a good candle for selling, absolutely. The only reason I didn't open is because as soon as the news release, there is a widening of spread for a fractional second, a couple of seconds. And if I put my stop loss here, which is a very narrow tight stop loss, and I could be stopped out due to the news because it's a 5 minutes candle and it could go in the directions. But if it is, let's say, a 15 minutes candle having a good widening space, I could enter. So that's why normally I do not recommend directly to trade news. If you are a very experienced trader, let's say, at least 5 to 6 years experience, have a very good risk management skill, trading account is smaller, then yeah, if you know exactly how you are trading, you can go anything. But in the beginning, I will not recommend anyone to trade news because during the news anything can happen. So because of that, but when the news is being released, there is always good opportunity comes up. So you see that from the 5 minutes, looks like the price action now forming a bullish pattern here again. So on the 4-hour candle close, we might see again some upward movement. I think that this market might be going to top this again to test this 20 EMA on the 4-hour. Okay, we see at this point it is unpredictable to look at. So this is the 1-hour chart on gold. There's a very strong rejection from the bottom, so that's why we could see further drop, but very strong rejection from the bottom. So little bit of why this screen is like shade here, so late, guys. Can you why do I see that the things that I left almost 10 minutes earlier that I still can see? Can you hear me in real time, guys? Or I'm looks like that my video is delayed. Okay, so US30, Mohanad, yeah, absolutely. I'll look at it now. So US30, okay, there's a massive rejection from the top on US30. Let me see what it is doing. Okay, thank you very much. So that I'm a bit lagging. Looking at the daily weekly, we saw that US30, this is market is in fact it is a long-term bullish market. We see some rejection coming from the top, which is very normal. Thank you very much. Which is very normal because when you see a market is a very overextended in one direction, we can expect it to come down for a deeper pullback. So for me, I think US30 now coming down for a pullback on the lower time frame. Monthly, we can see there is already a strong after this monthly pin bar. This month the price again pushing to the upside, and with that uprise, we saw that from the weekly we can see that US30 also have a strong movement to the upside. Now for me, if you look at the daily, you can see this market is significantly bullish. You saw there is a big pin bar here that grab liquidity from this pin bar. Again, there is a bullish engulfer that has also liquidity grab. For me, what I think that you can see the price already coming to the daily support, and any kind of break towards downside will give us another entry opportunity, because it's a bullish market. Any drop to the downside will be opportunity to go long. So from the lower time frame perspective, what we see that 4 hour there is a strong rejection, so we might see some movement to the downside again. For me, let all this support to be broken, and once the market especially break at least this daily low and then lower time frame, if we see strong rejection like this one or this one, then we can look for buying opportunity. For the time being, it's dropping, but selling, if you're trading the 5 minutes, you see there is a drop like we did on the gold. But for 4 hour or 1 hour, I will wait for the price to give me a rejection from the bottom. Okay, so let's see what it is doing. I think that gold, guys, you can see there is a 4 hour doji, which is for me a bearish candle. I think gold will come down for another wave of drop. Okay, we could see this is this candle on the 4 hour has liquidity gap from the top. Okay, and also it has passed well below. So I think that this market will, after testing this high, will come down, especially if it breaks this 4 hour high. Definitely we'll see another big drop in this market. So from the lower time frame, from 5 minutes, I see that gold now might be going for a short-term uprise, where there is a 4 hour 20 EMA, which is look like that the price is heading to that zone. Looks to me that short term we might see now some bullish move on gold. So we took our TP on this one, 3 times profit, the one that I normally discuss. That trading is like that. When you are right, take a big profit and then take the profit out of the table. So if you want to learn the strategy that I was trading gold today, and also be part of the trading community, access all the trading tools, be part of the VIP chat group that we have, and also trade with us in our private Telegram channel. Also, you can find a link in the description. There's a link at the top of the chat. You can visit the website, join us to be part of this trading community. I would say this is the very good opportunity. You can join that. Yes, we can hear you. Thank you, Pedro. Thank you very much for recommendation, Professor. No problem, Mr. Pedro. It's clearly amazing. Thank you, your coach. It's already dumped 2004. 260. So we see, you can see there is a big jump again to the upside. And there's a big see that again. big bullish move. So if we look at the daily, we see again has come back to the daily resistance zone. You see this 5 minutes candle was a big bull candle on this one. So there's a big impulse. There is a big so it's grabbing huge liquidity from the top. So it might break the daily high now. Yeah, thank you. Maybe it's retesting order block to the now. It might, in this time it might break the daily high. There is a big jump to the upside because it grabbed liquidity here. Now it will go up and grab liquidity from the top. So the market moves. In that move, it might break this. This is the previous day's high. Could break this daily high. I see gap 5 minutes on gold. No, sorry. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so let me look at what, so that said maybe Gbpusd also moving to the upside. Yes, this is what it is doing. I just look at all the instrument. Usdjpy, as I mentioned, it's coming down for a pullback. So euro dollar also is pushing high again. So with that gold, you can see that. So there is a lot of this, as I mentioned, the market sometimes moves in a consolidation. This is a manipulation phase, and that's what the market is doing now. Wise is to act wisely. As you can see, when you saw the market drop, we took exactly, you can see from here to there 3 times TP, close the trade and let that market move whatever way they want to move. So you see dollar yen with that strengthening on gold, we might see weakness little bit in dollar yen. As you can see, DXY again. You can see DXY, going back to DXY, guys, going back to my old analysis on the weekly forex forecast. This time, this is what also this weekly forex forecast was. I mentioned, I hope that you watch that. If you don't watch, I will recommend you to watch that. You see from the support zone here, DXY in fact has a big bullish move and then has broken this level has broken this high, grab the liquidity. Now it is coming down again. This is what also analyze. So why did I mention that? You can see there is a head and shoulder here on DXY. This is the 4-hour time frame. When this head and shoulder price has overextended to the upside, has broken down again, we saw the prices has gone up again, penetrated this support, overextended to the upside, grab liquidity, now coming down. So this is what the main thing is, that the price normally moves from liquidity to liquidity. Let me know in the chat if you have any confusion about liquidity. So liquidity is like is sometimes I say, if you consider the price is a puppy, let's say if you put a hungry puppy and then put some food here, some food here, some food here, then what it will do, it will jump from here, grab that, and then will go. So the price move in fact from like the liquidity. So we saw that there was a liquidity here, has come back down, broken down again, liquidity here, grab that, now it has gone to another liquidity, coming down, it will come to. So then to predict the market, if you know where is liquidity, it becomes much easier for you to understand how the market moves. So if you know where is the liquidity, it is much easier. And this is what I look at, that where is the liquidity is in the market, and then wait for that liquidity to trigger, and then going with the flow, because big boys who are big players in the market, they trade based on the liquidity. So DXY, if I look at the daily, this is still, this is a bearish market, but what we saw that back to back 2 days up price, now the price is coming down for a pullback. I think we might see even a little bit of consolidation here. Okay, without testing this 20 EMA, DXY may not drop. So with that in mind, if I look at the 4-hour, we could see some upward move, and then can expect it to drop to the downside. Okay, let's see what's happening with gold. So you saw that there was big break to the upside, on gold. I think that gold, you see this, it has gone up again from this daily support. Yeah, I think we will see that if this daily candle remain like that, okay, if the price not manage to break this low, tomorrow we'll see another break. Are they gold up or down? So gold, what we see that we can see a rejection from the bottom. Okay, See, the market structure on gold now become little bit of complex. So this is what previously it was a little bit of easy. We just need to see how it is forming now. Okay, it became little bit of complex. We saw there is a big liquidity gap here and again liquidity gap at the top. Now if we look at the daily, what I think that we may see that gold might be consolidating here and closing the daily candle like that, and then next day we might see another selling pressure. So there is an impulse correction. We'll try to do another impulse, because if you look at this price action here, okay, there's a little bit of complexity here. Yeah, so we had a great trade in this live, so we'll keep looking for again. So in the meantime, let me look at what DXY and other instruments are doing. We see DXY trying to drop towards downside, so that could lead AUD USD to be bullish. Let me look at okay, so USD CAD. From USD CAD perspective, what I see that this market USD CAD is a long-term bearish market. If I look at the daily on dollar CAD, so from the USD CAD perspective, you know, if you look at one USD pairs will give you a bit more clearer idea of in fact what other, you know, dollar or other instrument are doing. Okay guys, so yeah, before I proceed, one thing guys, make sure that everyone you know, smash this like button and also subscribe. If you like and subscribe, it helps the channel, and also all the content that we are releasing will be on your homepage. Some analysis sometimes you see that it worked out very well in most of the time. So once you press that bell button, it will be there. So make sure you do that, like that, and also subscribe. I'll pause for 2 seconds and then I'll move on with USD CAD. Awesome, thank you for that. So looking at dollar CAD, we see that there is a big rejection from here, followed by this correction, another drop on dollar CAD. Now with that said, what I think that dollar CAD, this with this big impulse, 2 days correction today so far, once the market opened, we saw that the buyers not being able to break this high. So that means that we could see another wave of drop on dollar CAD. So if dollar CAD drops, that means the DXY getting weaker. That means we might see bullish on euro dollar, Gbpusd, on gold, and that's what we see. So from the lower time frame, we see that USD CAD, in fact, you can see this is the 4-hour chart. After the big drop, the price has quite a few consolidation. Now for the last candle on dollar CAD, what I see that here, you can see it crossed almost all these high. So this candle on dollar CAD is quite significant. See that high, we see that the price on the resistance level, and from that resistance the price create a lower high, and then we saw that the market now rejecting. So with that rejection, what I think that dollar CAD will try to have another drop in this direction, which is aligning with the long-term bearish price action. So for me, USD CAD is a bearish market now from lower and higher time frame perspective. Yeah, I'll be waiting for an entry on this one. This one is a good now for potential selling opportunity. With that said, dollar yen also looks like that coming down to this important level of support zone. So with that said, JPY pairs such as Eurojpy and Gbpjpy, they are also bullish, but we see a little bit of sideways movement. I think that they will keep moving in that direction. Friend, thank you, Adi. Zofia for GBP CAD. So you mean the one that we have entered, or which one you are talking about? Let me know in the chat. Gold buy opportunity after no gold at the moment. I will not do anything because you have seen quite a few trades on gold today. So the last one has an amazing trade. Now for gold, I will wait to see. The market structure became a little bit of complicated here. You can see it grabbed liquidity from the bottom, from the top, so we could see that gold in fact might move in a sideways. Okay, so let's see what we have on this, and as soon as we will find again, I think Zofia, there will be some trade already. It's expired, so better not to enter. If we have, I keep posting the trade on the VIP Telegram channel. You can be able to find other opportunities. So I'll not recommend to enter at the moment because the price already well above our entry. So yeah. Okay. So with that said, let me see. Alright guys, so what I see that yeah, most of the pairs now trying to show the direction. GBPUSD, let's look at GBPUSD from the bigger picture perspective. We saw that from the daily 20 EMA, GU has a big bullish move to the upside, has a strong rejection on GBPUSD. So what I will be waiting on GBPUSD for, as you can see, the price is trying to create this bullish impulse to the upside. Now what I see as per my TF strategy, I see that bullish move on GBPUSD. I will be waiting for further bullish confirmation as we see that the price slowly picking to the upside. On the lower time frame from 1 hour, we see that the market structure is bullish. So as long-term trend is bullish, we might be seeing this market, all those market like euro dollar, and we saw the dollar CAD is trying to sell off. So once you see the candle close showing us a very strong bullish move on those, we can look for bullish trade on any of this on a UD pairs, euro dollar and GBPUSD. But as I mentioned, we need to see a bit more clearer price action, then we can look for an opportunity. Okay, so yeah, if you want to trade all of them with us in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy and also learn our strategies, you can find a link in the description. As you have seen, we had a great trade today on gold, and we'll keep watching all of them. I'll keep watching until the end of the New York session. So yeah, due to the time limit, I'm gonna end this session. If anyone looking for a regulated broker, also you can use the link in the description about trade. They're regulated, so you can use our link to open an account with them, and you can start trading with as small as $100 account or any amount you want. And if you want to be part of the trading community, also you can join us. Question, remember what's your meaning of X in the TF indicator? Rico, the X is just it's just a programming. There is no meaning behind the X, just only where you can see the alert, and when you match it with the TF strategy rules, then only you can think of it. Otherwise X no meaning anything. So I sincerely believe that guys, you found value in this live session, you enjoyed this live session. make sure that you stay. Also tomorrow I will coming on live twice, and also I'll posting analysis also today later. Stay tuned, make sure you press that bell button, and it was great time to spend with you. When you trade, make sure you manage your risk. Thank you. I'll see you again